Hi everyone, my name is Yong Wei, and in this video, we are going to take a look at the installation project for the Nexo Geo M10 speakers at Riverlife Church Singapore by Yamaha Music Asia and its partners. Come, take a look. So we're now at Riverlife Church Singapore, and this is Jerry.
Hi.
Hi. So Jerry, could you tell us what you do here?
I'm a staff here in Riverlife. I'm the specialist, sound specialist. So I oversee the sound here in church. Okay, in church we don't really like things too loud. We also don't like things too harsh. So I'm always looking for a speaker that I don't have to on too loud and still be able to get a sweet and punchy sound. Yeah, so for me it's always sweet and punchy, nothing harsh and all that. So we tried many speakers, and after trying a few and shoot out and all that, we felt the Nexo Geo M10 sounded the best. It was very sweet. When we brought it louder, it was still very bearable. The highs were not harsh, and even at low volumes, it was very clear. So last time in our old system, we used to run at 95 dB. Because as a soundman, you want to get the sound punchy enough. So only when it went to 95, it was okay. But we realized with the Nexos, at 85, 10 dB down, it was still very good, very punchy, very sweet. And the congregation loves it. My boss loves it also. And sometimes we even go even lower. And so low volume, nice and clear, that's what we want.
So this is basically a very efficient system that even at a low volume, you can deliver what you actually require.
Yes, the highs are still clear, the lows are still punchy.
I see.
Win, everything win already.
Okay, thank you for your time. Okay, so right now we have Aloysius Tang from Yamaha Music Asia. Aloysius.
Hi.
Yeah, so Aloysius, could you share with us what's your role in this project?
Hi, I am the Technical Marketing Support Engineer from Yamaha, and in this project, I designed a loudspeaker system.
So, maybe could you share with us what's your design principle, your design objective in this project?
Okay, sure. So when you design any system, there is two school of thoughts. The first being even coverage throughout the entire venue, which means wherever you sit, the sonic performance is very consistent. While this also means there is no particular sweet spot, which brings us to the second school of thought, which is sweet spot generally probably at the front house area for engineers or venues that have engineers that are more proactive with the show or service.
So in this project, I heard that you all took on both school of thoughts to come and design into the system.
When this project from Riverlife Church came by, we decided to complement both equally.
So basically, your characteristic of the system has even coverage with a bit of focus on the front of house mix position.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, could you share with us from the design, what are we expecting to hear?
Okay, so the hotspots will be about 102 dB, and then the decay is about roughly 1.2 dB per meter.
1.2 dB per meter.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's quite linear in terms of the decay. So how are you going to do that in terms of hardware?
Okay, sure. For this project, we are proposing the Geo M10 series. Two main clusters on each side with four LS18s in the middle, with two ID24s as front fill in the middle as well.
Okay, so could you further elaborate to us the array setup?
Okay, so for when we took measurement of this value and did a plot, so from a direct sound point of view, so each cluster has 7 M1012 and the bottom cabinet being an M1025.
So Aloysius, could you explain to us why the use of 12 degree and 25 degree?
Okay, so the backbone of the Geo M10 series is the 1012, which will be more which focuses more on throwing the distance further away, whereas the 1025 focuses more on the near fields.
Okay.
That's why the increase in vertical dispersion.
Okay, so I hope it goes well. Okay,
Thank you very
good
much.
luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we will move on to the installation phase. So we've just done our post measurement and Aloysius is going to share with us some of the results. Aloysius,
Hi.
could you share with us some of the quantitative improvement from the system?
Sure. So through various interactions with the end users, like Jerry, we've gathered that they like their lows, for example, to be warm and prominent. And I'm happy to say that we definitely have achieved that goal. And through the various listening sessions, right? The system now is definitely indeed warmer and more prominent. In fact, there is a 40% improvement in the subs.
So with that 40% improvement, does that mean that the system right now is unbalanced?
That's a good point, actually. So to make sure and to ensure that there's a balance between the highs and the lows, we have taken further measurements in regards to the speech and instrumentation applications to make sure that there's a balance, of course. So the speech application, of course, deals with the vocal range, and instrumentations, of course, a much wider spectrum. And through those measurements, we've also realized that there was a 3 dB increase.
So right now you're saying that the system, through the measurement from the instrumentation and the vocal measurement,
Yes.
the system is balanced, but also with an additional 3 dB of loudness.
That's right.
Does that mean that in terms of the end user, in order to achieve the same amount of clarity, the same amount of loudness, he or she is actually mixing 3 dB softer?
Correct, that's correct. Right. So through those measurements, we also found out that both measurements are actually very consistent. So what that means is, especially for places like this, houses of worship, both speech and instrumentation they're both equally important, right? So with a system that is consistent between the two, the end users will find that for any applications in their service, the system will perform equally well.
Oh, so basically, the Nexo Geo M10 is consistent,
Yes.
efficient, and something that does the job in the house of worship scenario.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so thank you for your time, Aloysius.
No problem.
And hope you enjoy your project here at River Life Singapore.
Thank you
And
very much.
Thank you for your time and hope you enjoy watching this video. Thank you.
Thanks.